Well, hello, 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 my friends, and happy Friday, May the 15th. And like that, weekend's right around the corner, man. Yeah, Billy. How y'all doing, peeps? I hope this finds you well. I hope this finds you with love and balance in your lives. I truly, truly do. And as for us here, we're doing good, doing good. Me and Mrs. Gildersleeve's got no complaints, and I don't think Lily does. She doesn't say much more than meow, but she doesn't seem to be complaining anyway. Nah, we doing okay, man. 2 feet and a heartbeat, got food in my belly, roof over my head, and my bills are paid. I got no complaints. None at all. But anyway, that's not for here and now. What are we doing here and now? Well, we ain't getting diesel, I can tell you that free for nothing, man. No, what we are going to do is get some hay together, and then we're going to go around to the feeders because I am pretty sure they are out of feed and like that. And that, of course, is the ones we put in the bush line around the field. And what that does is supplements them having to, pardon me, nibble on my crops and like that. So it offsets it by. But just a second, I got a cough, guys. I'm going to mute you for a minute here. Whew. Wow, sorry about that. There we go, there we go. Typical me. Wouldn't be me if we didn't wheeze and cough and hack, eh? Alrighty, now let's get past this little shrubbery, which I think we need to take out, if I'm honest, and that will provide ease of access to. So yeah, we're gonna top these ones off. What do we got now? One, two. We got three of them, I guess now. Yeah, and whatnot. So we'll go out and practice a little philanthropy. Eh? Well, actually, no. It's not really philanthropic, is it? Because it's not a long-term goal for the betterment of mankind and all that. It's more of an influx of food for a designated time space, and then you would have to repeat that. So I guess in that sense, it would be charity, not philanthropy. Yeah, I stand corrected. Apologies. We'll go out and deliver some charity to the wild. Okay, maybe instead of practicing hubris, we should concentrate on our driving. Now, you see, this is a prime example of how the goddess gives me a slap upside the head when she thinks I need to learn some humility. So there I am, waxing poetic about philanthropic tales and such, and she's like, "Hey, yo, citizen, yeah, get back where you belong." She does not like hubris, let me tell you what, man, or conceit or any of that. So there you go. Yeah, my karma is instant. But there you go. You just got to be open to it, eh? Pardon me. Okay, now coming up over this way, and we'll get this one here. Bibbity bobbity boo. And like I say, this will, offset the damage to my fields, to my crops, right? And like that. Or at least that's the game plan. This is the first time I've used them, so I don't really know exactly how that's going to pan out, and I don't know what the ratio is. Do you get like a 5% return on your investment here, or does it take away 90% of their nibbling and leave you with 10% of that damage? Time will tell on that. We'll have to figure that one out together. But there it is, there it is. Okay, we got one more around here. I like this little island here. This works out okay. But yeah, we got to get to this now. We've purchased this property now. So we are the proud owners of a new lot. And we'll mow this, of course. You can see right there, we've just added on, yeah. So Yeah, we'll mow this, get some grass out of it for sure, and then I got to think about what I'm gonna do for fields and stuff and the like. You know, could be an opportunity to go down either side of this island with fields and keep a strip down the center that we can utilize for, grasses and stuff. But there is no shortage of meadow on this map to cut. So, no worries there, and that's for true. But anyway, there we go. Another pour job done well, if you will. Now we'll get this down here, get her emptied out, and like that and like that. Oh, while I'm here, let's head her over and we'll top off these guys, seeing as how I've already got hay upon my personage. There we go. Doot, 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 and doot. My lovelies. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, it's not going to take all of what we got, but it took a good chunk of it, so fair dinkum on that. Oh, there's some old grass there I didn't realize we had. That needs picking up. Well, it needs dealing with anyway. I don't know if we'll pick it up. It'll be all old and moldy by now, man. Oldie moldy grass is not good for you. Do, 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 do. There we go. And I gotta say, I'm glad that I took out the single silo and replaced it with that dual one there. That was a good move because I mean it cost me the same 30,000 for that and 30,000 for the single silo. Yeah, so that's the one right there in front of us, and it holds just way more items. I mean, it holds everything. You can put in your fertilizer, your limes. You can put in your liquids. You put in, well, all of your grains, obviously, and stuff like that. So yeah, fair dinkum on that one. And I can't remember what its value is, but it holds a whack. Now that being said, it is a mod. I should be honest with you about that. It's not a vanilla game silo by any means. But yeah, for the convenience of, okay, well, we're looking pretty good repair wise. I don't think she really needs a wash. The tractor does, and I should do that while I'm here. But we'll give you a little spray down too. You're all good. But the old war pony there, she could use a little TLC, as it were. There we are. Back you up a bit. Get into all the little meaty bits. And like that and like that. Now, we won't get too in depth here. I normally go down underneath and, get up in the nooks and crannies and all that. But I think for today's video, we can just kind of give her a little kind of a once over and away we go. We'll catch up more at another time. Anybody that watches my vids knows that I am forever wrenching and washing my tools. Because, it's what we do here on the farm. And I am still over the moon about that tiny little tractor we got up there, man. I love that little thing. This one right here. That is so cool. Okay, well, what you say we get this all put away nice and neat like and move on to the next, pardon me, the next endeavor here. Hello, Big John. I got to start getting some hours on that, or it's never going to come up in the used vehicle page. Why can I not think today, man? I can't hold a thought in a bucket. And I've already had coffee, so it's not that. Well, there you go. Do 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 do. Okay, now just a little more. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. But I don't have OCD. Go away. Okay, there it is. And like that. Wahooly. Oh. Alrighty, how we doing, chickions? Looking all good like, and that, and that. Okay, eggs are still good. We don't have a full pallet yet, so we can advance. Do 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 do. Yeah, January. It's dead time. We're not doing nothing right now. No planting, no harvesting, no nothing. You know. So we should have a little snooze here, and we'll move her forward a month, and then we'll get busy on doing some stuff. Here we go again. Excuse me, guys. Whew, sorry about that. That was a long one. Wowzers. Of course, only microseconds for you guys, I suppose. But yeah. Okay, so here we are. It is February. Happy Valentine's Day and all that happy, trappy stuff. You can go out and spend 3 months' salary on a crushed piece of coal and give it to the one you love and say it means something because it cost you 3 months of salary, so it must be worth something, right? My gosh. You know who in never mind. I'm not even going to get on to beers and all them. Don't get me going, man. Yeah, the government is the man, and the man is keeping me down, man. All right, what do you say? I want to clear this area here. So we're going to do a little tree cutting and whatnot, and then we're going to. What do you mean I can't cut? What? What the hey? Come on, don't do this. Now I should be able to cut a tree. And come on. Yeah, okay. You know what it is. Oh, sorry. Jeez Louise, I got to keep muting you guys. What it is that isn't my property, that other tree. And all that's up here is. But yeah, I'm going to clear this out, and then we're going to widen and square up this field that we've been using so it's a little more NPC friendly. But what do you say we speed it up, and I will see you guys in a short. Well, grab your coffee. And there we go. Catchy little tune, catchy little tune. Pardon me. Dang, damn it. So yeah, I think for the moment we'll go get the trailer. We'll go grab John, get the logging trailer, and we'll pick up what we've got down so far, and then I can see what's left and what we need to deal with and like that and like that. So yeah, let's go get we'll get Big John first. Pardon me. And that will help too because that will get some hours on the tractor and whatnot like that because we need to get hours on it and a little wear and tear per se if we're going to have it come up on a used page. Now we will of course have to return it before it will come up on a used page and it may not happen for a month or two. But yeah, we'll get some hours on this one here and like that. Now, what are you up to, you silly goose? You just sitting there staring at the world? What's going on? Hey, you out pretending that you're hunting? Look at you. Oh, is this a new trick? We're going to lay down and just go to sleep, are we? You aren't really going to just lay there, right? That's that ticket. Tornado. Pardon me. All righty. Now we'll just let John warm up for a second here. Let all the oils and whatnot circulate a wee little bit. Get our pressures up. You know how it go. First step out of bed in the morning isn't always the most stable, is it? You got to take a second or two and let the boogaloo situation kind of settle itself in. There we go. And I'm happy with this field here, this little wheat one. Now we'll convert that eventually, and whatnot. We'll rotate the crops as one should. But yeah, and we got, like I say, major logging opportunity on this map. So all kinds of opportunity to make crazy, crazy money, which of course will get reinvested into bigger and better toys, all with the idea of us making a bigger and better ranch. And I mean, how are we going to become a baron and own the entire map if we don't make money, honey? Yeah, give me all your money. We'll make some origami, honey. Doodaloo, 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 doo. There we go. Now we'll go down this way so as not to get too caught up. I don't want to go over my field because, as I say, I do have crop damage on. So none of this cutting across the fields type thing. Oh yeah, that. I still need to do that, don't I? Oh my. Let's see here. Nah, we'll get it after. I was going to take it down right now and just throw it on the trailer, but we'll go up this route. Okay, now, for all you purists out there, avert your eyes, because we're about to use some magic. I do love my auto load. Yep, and yep. Oh, look, we got bushes hanging out in the air. Now, what'll happen there is I mean, it's glitch, obviously, but what'll happen with the graphics there is once I mulch out the stump underneath that branch that's floating in the sky, it'll disappear as well, type of thing. I had it happen up in the other cut line, and I'm like, oh, great. So every time I go by here, there's gonna be a tree branch just floating in the air. This is great. Well, it's all Silver Run Forest all over again. Trees flying, spawning only 10 feet off the ground because somebody changed the topography and dropped the ground level by 10 feet. See, now they were just not there, those trees behind us, and then they were there again. Like, I don't know. It's all good anyway. It don't matter. We're just going to kind of spider weave. No, we're not. I knew I was going to get hooked up on that one. Yeah, I think I can. I knew she wouldn't. I knew she wouldn't. And like that. Okay, now we'll get the last of that. We'll just kind of spin around here and pick up our leftovers. There we are. Okay, come on around. And we'll weaving and a bobbing. not too bad spacing in here, but as I say, we'll get an idea of how much of it I actually need per se, just to square up this field a bit and widen it out and straighten it out and all that. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Dig in, John. You got this, buddy. There you go. There's that chicken. Big John. Okay, do we have you now? Can you hear me now? All right, I think that is just about the name of that tune. Give or take. There we go. So give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. And luckily we have 40 acres and then some. Yeah, that, that tree branch hanging out there. Yep. It'll, I'm busy watching the floating tree branch and I drive right into a tree. Of course. Keep your mind on your drive and keep your eyes on. No, keep your mind on your drive and keep your hands on the wheel. Keep your snoopy eyes on the road. Yeah, I'm dating myself, I know. It's an oldie goldie. But like I say, I was around for the Dave Clark 5 era. Okay, now what we're going to do here is I'm going to drop this one over towards the trailer and it's going to automatically pick it up for me. Whoop. There we go. I'm just kind of picking up some stragglers as we go down the way here. Pardon me. It amazes me how you can go faster crouched down with a chainsaw than you can standing up, But if you get down to do the duck walk, Okay, got you going over that way. Now, go get John. Pick up this stuff. That freaking branch. That is going to drive me ape until I get it figured out. Like, I know what I got to do. It's just, in a case of doing it. I was hoping I could drive underneath it and it would load, but I guess graphically it's attached to the trunk, or it feels like it's attached to the trunk still. So, one of those things that I know nothing about, which is, a lot of things when you come to think of it. Of course, I'm not really I try not to do that. That whole thing. It's not really. I'm more like our Lily. I'll jump now, and I'll worry about where I'm going to land later. That's a later problem. Right now, I need to jump, keeping in mind that we live 3 stories up in an apartment. Hence, my entire balcony is a catio. It's all sealed in with stucco wire around the banister down to the floor. And from the banister up, it's all a big, heavy bird netting, so that there's no way she can accidentally get through and whatever, because, we got the hummingbirds and the chickadees, we got the starlings and you name it. We got a lot of wildlife. Well, I mean, it's BC. Wildlife everywhere, man. But, yeah, especially the hummingbirds, because of all the hanging baskets and stuff around our balcony. So Lily's out there and she's just chattering, just going, and they just drive her and they're like, hey, what do you got? Hey, what have you got? Hey, you ain't got a pair of these, do you? And you can see it too. It's just like, yeah, we're safe. She can't get to us. It's okay. It's almost a game. Okay, Ralph can be in the club. He touched her. But yeah, so no worries on the balcony, because people said, do you have a problem with birds then? Because, the visitors, and it's like, you get all the bird netting up there that keep the crows and seagulls and all that out. And I said, no, it's to stop my cat from falling down 3 stories and getting herself perished. And I'm like, oh, nobody thinks about the cat. They see netting and it's like, oh, you got bird problems? Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I got all these flowers for the hummingbirds and I put up nets to keep them out. Yeah. Mind you, all our hanging baskets are out above the bird netting. So all of the plants, the hanging planters, they're all accessible to nature. Oh, pardon me. Oh, my lungs. Heavy. Okay, so we got a fair bit on here. We got about a half a load, give or take. So what do you say we go over and see what we can get for it? Because I kid you not, this is a license to print money, this whole logging thing, man. And it's not like OP, it's just, it's a lucrative business. Do, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Not yet, I ain't. Not for a long time, as far as I'm concerned. I'll put that stuff off forever and a day. Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. There we go. All right, now, what do you say we see what it is that we end up with here, and like that, and like that. So yeah, like I was saying, now the idea behind this, of course, is I want to expand on that field, the width wise, and I'm going to try and make it, more of like a rectangle or a square type of thing instead of that whole kidney shaped stuff and like that. Will you look at that? 100 and my gosh. So yeah, we'll be working on that. Yes, I'm a happy camper. I know I'm a happy camper. You know why I'm a happy camper? Because I can spin, man. Whew, kind of dizzy after that. Yeah, we'll make up some good money and like that. We'll get things rocking and rolling. So in the meantime and in between time, you wonderful beasts, you, love and light, my friends. Love to you all. Brightest blessings, yeah? Now, what you gonna do? Yeah, eh? When you're done here with my sillies, you go find somebody and tell them you love them, man. Hey, 3 little words. And let's face it, the world could use the hugs right now. And like that. Okay, my friends, I am going to continuing on here. And like that, so you go be the rock stars you already are. And I will see you in the funny papers, okay? Yeah, be good to each other. And wash those freaking hands. Love to you all. Bye for now.